A lovely, sunny, and 81 degrees here in Milford, Iowa. I'm Tim Peterson. Next to me, Tim Soper, and it's time for some high school softball here on Q102. And Tim, with the school redoing so much stuff here, we have a beautiful outlook here at the softball field.
Yes, we have the middle school that we're out looking on, and if you don't believe what we're looking at, well, why don't you go over to exploreokoboji.com, our live video stream, as we are here as well. Matthew, to my left, running the video of that, as we can watch that on exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab. You can watch it on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and the CF video channel as well. There's a lot of ways to watch us tonight.
I can just look to my left and watch you.
Yeah, that's one way to do it, and I probably won't look at you too much. I'll probably look forward for the softball game, but we do have a good softball game tonight between a couple Siouxland Conference schools, Sheldon and Okoboji, Tim Peterson.
Sheldon comes in with a record of 3-0. Okoboji at 2-2 under new leadership this year and Lori Larson. Let's get into our pregame show, and it's brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spear Lake and online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Okoboji and Sheldon getting ready. This is the pregame show here on Q102. It's high school softball. And the Orbs off to a good start so far this year, Tim. 3-0, and we watched their JV squad before this one, and they absolutely had things going on.
Yeah, they were able to just kind of score runs at ease, and you can tell it's kind of a younger Okoboji squad out there playing JV. But looking at Sheldon so far this year, they have defeated Sibley Ocheed, and that's a team we've seen in recent years be on the up and up. Spencer, they've had good teams recently. They defeated them. And Georgia Little Rock Central Lion, they defeated 7-1. Did have a game against Boyden Hall Rock Valley postponed. Boyden Hall Rock Valley usually a pretty good team in the area, so that would have been a good kind of litmus test, if you will, for Sheldon. But that'll get remade up. But test here for Sheldon as they're going to be facing off against Okoboji. And you mentioned their new head coach this year.
That's Lori Larson. I met her for the first time pregame here. She's actually out talking with the umpires right now. I was at the game doing the baseball game, but I happened to look over when Boji was playing Spencer, and I heard cheering and stuff, and I didn't know what was going on. I happened to look out, and Okoboji, right as I looked, had hit a home run over center field fence to tie the game. They ended up losing that game in the 7th, but that was a very competitive game between Spencer down the road here.
Yeah, Lori Larson coming, from what I was told, from the CCE area as part of that kind of partnership that Okoboji has gotten a lot of students from CCE dissolving and going to a lot of different schools. So Lori joining us this year, and going to be fun to see what her team can do tonight.
And not off to a bad start. The Pioneers kind of struggled last year, but 2-2 so far this year. So got some wins under the belts, and it's always good to get that first win as a coach and then first win of the season, and that happened in their first game.
Yeah, last year, everyone will admit, last summer was kind of a weird season with everything that went on. So if you had a struggle of a season, I guess we'll give you a pass if you want to pass on last season. We'll say it didn't exist, but it was an experience builder for a lot of new players last year for Okoboji. So let's see what they can carry into this year.
Well, they got just 2 seniors in their starting lineup, and we'll let you know what those starting lineups are as soon as we return. The starting lineups are brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center.
Heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
Assistant coach for Okoboji out there still making the fields look pretty, doing some raking and getting ready. The players are just kind of chilling out in their dugouts right now, just waiting for the umpires to say, let's get her going. And that's kind of where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, I believe you said Rich Martin, the assistant coach this year. He made sure we were set up with our kind of new home. We usually were over to our right there, right next to the dugout, enjoying the tunes a little more that they have going in their dugout, but they put us right behind home plate this year. So going to battle the sun a little more, but hey, we're front and center for this action.
I'm just wondering how many times we're going to flinch when a foul ball comes back at us.
I'm not going to flinch once. Okay, I've already flinched a couple times.
Flinching in warm-ups and in the JV game?
A little bit. I was setting stuff up. I didn't know what was coming.
No, and you see it out of the corner of your eye, so that's just a reaction to try to dodge it.
Yeah, there's a fence in front of you, but for some reason your body doesn't want to trust the fence.
Nope. I don't think I'll ever trust the fence. Well, Sheldon's jerseys tonight are black with the orange writing and orange numbers, black pants, completely black pants, a little orange trim on the tops. They have taken the field. Okoboji.
Brand new uniforms this year.
What's that?
They got brand new uniforms this year.
Yeah, they're very nice. They got black pants with maroon socks and then white jerseys, primarily white, black sleeves along the shoulders, and numbers are maroon. Let's get to those starting lineups, Tim. We'll start right along with Justin Baus here, and we'll start with Sheldon if you want to run down their starting lineup.
Sure, we'll start with their center fielder, McKenna Klein-Hesselink. She is wearing number 7, batting first. Batting second, Emma Barwick. The catcher, Tori Elgersma, the left fielder, batting third. Peyton Lodi, the shortstop, batting fourth. Malia Klein-Hesselink, the third baseman, batting fifth. Claire Johnson, batting sixth, playing second. Keely Simonson batting seventh, playing first. The pitcher is Courtney Decker. She'll be batting eighth. And Reese Strouth batting in right field, or batting ninth and playing in right field, will be Reese Strouth. You know, with Justin Baus doing the starting lineup along with me, I felt like I was on like a delay. I was hearing it as I was saying it. It was kind of weird, but hopefully we were able to get through that and understand it enough.
The head coach also for the Orbs is Jessica Stofferin. Once, like we said, 3-0 so far in the season. Okoboji is 15-12 against Sheldon, dating back to 07. See if they can add to it tonight. Their starting lineup looks like this. It'll be leading off for them and playing center field, Shayla Boschke, and then at shortstop is freshman Ava Packbush. And batting third, Abby Wassam, the junior, will be a right field. Amy Martin, the sophomore, will be behind the plate. Gracie Deercup, the junior, will be pitching. Haley Dodge, the junior, is designated hitting tonight, and she is hitting for Megan Titterington, who will be playing first base. Tara Pass, the junior, will be at third base. Now, I know what you're talking about with Boston.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, and saying it. Tara Pass, junior, third base. Gwen Gerke, the junior, will be out in left field, and Emma Larson, the senior, will be at second base.
I was trying not to laugh because I could see the struggle you were going through as I experienced it going through Sheldon's lineup.
We should almost just mic up Justin next time and have him go ahead and take him over.
We about did that for soccer this year, but he turned us down. So,
well, Lori Larson, the head coach, like we said, 2-2 so far this year. Rich Martin alongside, and Sheila Dow. Is that what he said?
I didn't catch that one.
The other assistant coach. Well, that's it for the starting lineup, so we'll get back with the start of this game here as soon as the national anthem is over in 2 minutes. Back here with softball on Q102.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative. For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park. Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Okoboji in the field, getting ready for the start of this game, doing their pregame warm-ups. Sheldon getting ready to hit. Tim and Matthew getting ready to call, video stream the game. Make sure if you'd like, go ahead and video stream it. You can watch the action as well as listen to us. For those of you working or driving around in your car, well,
yeah, we would recommend watching it then.
Yeah, they're probably going to just listen in, which is fantastic as well. Once again, Okoboji in their white tops, black pants against the all black with the orange trim of Sheldon. The leadoff batter will be McKenna Klein-Hesselink, the junior, and she bats left-handed. She's getting ready to step in right now, and this game is just about underway. Gracie Deerkoop looks in. It's 7:05 as she gets ready to throw the first pitch of the game. The batter steps in. It's Klein-Hesselink. She's choked up on the bat, at least a handful. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Kind of running the box, did Klein-Hesselink on that one.
It looks like she's a slap hitter. She's ready to try to flare that thing into left field, and you can see the infield really playing in right now.
Look how far in the left fielder's playing as well for Okoboji. Now pitch is low, 2-0. Actually looking around, they must have a scouting report because the outfielders are all about 5 steps into the grass.
They're basically playing deep infield right now.
This pitch also misses high. Oh, no, that caught the high strike zone.
Yeah, I thought I heard the umpire say strike on that one, so.
He's not a handsy umpire. Usually they'll throw that right hand up, and he just said it.
Well, maybe.
Oh, now they changed it. Okay, it was right the first time. 3-0. This pitch is a strike. There's a right hand.
So 3-1 is the count.
Yes, sir. Top of the first, game just underway. Okoboji and Sheldon. Deerkoop pitching to the leadoff hitter, Klein-Hesselink.
See if Klein-Hesselink does flare this one into left field. Showing bunt.
And then runs and slaps it straight up, and it's going to come right back to us and land it just behind us. Hits the bleachers. Count will go to 3-2.
Okoboji fan decided to protect the Takwana bag there.
It's a proper choice.
Want to protect that.
Klein-Hesselink still choked up. Shows the bunt, and then she'll pull it back. Here's the pitch. She lets it go, and it's a high for a ball, a leadoff walk, and Klein-Hesselink is the first base runner of the game.
And I know she is a speedy runner, so Martin's got to be ready to possibly throw this to second right away.
Emma Barwick will step in, the catcher. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. Deerkoop winds and fires, runner goes low in the dirt, gets away from Martin, and the runner will get, Klein-Hesselink will easily get second base.
Deerkoop, like kind of let that one go early as it ended up just rolling there.
1-0 the count. In softball, if you're unaware, runners can't lead off, so they go right when a pitch is fired, and there goes Klein-Hesselink to third, and throwdown's kind of a lob. Players were in different positions because they were expecting a bunt. Klein-Hesselink gets third base easily, and the count was 1-0. That was a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, with Pass playing the bunt, she kind of had to duck out of the way of the throwdown by Martin.
Here's a bunt. She goes up to a high one, bunts it back to the pitcher. They're not going to have a play at home, and a throw to first is not in time. Emma Larson stretched for it, but the runner was called safe.
You going to go infield single on that? Or?
Yep. Infield single, RBI, 1-0, Sheldon leads.
Very quickly, and Klein-Hesselink just basically hustled her way around the bases each pitch.
She was going home. Ran on every pitch, didn't she?
Yes.
Here's Tori Elgersma. Takes a first pitch strike, looking, 0-1.
And looking at Deer Cup's pitching stats, I went to look at them, but she has not appeared in the circle yet this year. Emma Larson, the usual pitcher, playing second. So Deer Cup getting the start, and Larson so far getting the night off.
That pitch misses. Ball 1, 1 strike. Nobody out, top of the first, 1-0 Sheldon, runner on first. I love when all the ones work out for me.
Oh, yeah. Okoboji would like one out here.
Swung on left side, foul. Foul by about 3 feet or more. And the count is 1-2. Peyton Lodi is on deck for Sheldon. The 1-2 from Durkoop. Pop foul to the right, out of play. All right, Hander steps back in, 1-2. Boji looking for the first out. Deer Cup fires it, that was low. Good stop by Martin. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hoggersma on the year, bagging even 500. 5 hits and 10 at-bats.
It's a good average. The 2-2. Swung on, I missed. Deer Cup got her. And that's the first out of the game.
There's that out I called for.
1 is the magic number.
Peyton Lodi comes up to bat, batting 400 on the year.
The junior takes the first pitch, ball 1. Runner on first kind of keeps drawing attention by the Okoboji players defensively, like she's going to run, but she has not. She just jogs off a few feet. This one smacked to left field and hit well. It's going to drop down in between the outfielders, all the rolls, all the way to the fence. Picked up by Gerke. She'll relay it in. Runner coming home. Throw will not be made by Packbush. And another run scores on a 1-out double by Peyton Lodi. Lodi on second now. Barwick comes in. 2-0 the score.
That one was hit on a line.
That was a solid shot. And here comes the junior, Malia Klein-Hesselink. She'll show bunt and is choked up far. Pull back. Takes a pitch high for a ball.
Malia, 300 batting average. A lot of these players having 10 at-bats, so it makes for a nice round batting average.
Easy to figure out their average as well. That one bounces in there. Good stop again by Martin. It's a ball 2-0.
Did you get any confirmation between McKenna and Malia Klein-Hesselink, if there's any relation?
I did not.
I have a guess.
I have a feeling they are twins. But I'm not. What's your guess?
I was going to guess twins.
This one foul. I know they've been around playing sports for a while, so I know the name very well.
And I think I've asked before, but my memory obviously won't remember.
Ball's foul, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on second, 2-0 to score. That pitch high for a ball, 3-1. Well, depending on how Deer Cup does in her first appearance as a starter, we'll see how long a leash she has. That pitch misses, and it's a walk, second walk of the inning issued by Deer Cup. Puts runners on first and second with 1 away. And the second baseman, Claire Johnson, the sophomore, will step in.
250 batting average with 8 at-bats, but throwing a walk as well.
Shows bunt, batting from the right side, pulls it back, takes a pitch high for a ball, 1-0. Some tall players on first and second base there, and Lodi and Klein-Hesselink.
Taking healthy leads as well.
The 1-0 pitch is bunted. It's going to roll just in front of the plate down the third baseline and then trickle foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think that was going to be a ball, but I think Johnson kind of protected her shins with the bat.
She's smiling too as she stepped out and stepped back in.
It was almost an amazing bunt because it went nowhere.
Here's the 1-1. fouled back and out of play. 1 and 2.
On a card just coming in. I think they ran it over, yep.
Flattened the softball.
Would it flatten it?
No.
Probably wouldn't do too well with your undercarriage of the car.
Here's the 1-2. Called, strike, got her looking, and there's 2 away. Second strikeout of the inning for Deer Cup.
Johnson was crowding the plate, so she leaned out of the way of it, but it did catch the inside corner.
So both strikeouts in this top half of the inning coming via strikeout, and Keely Grady, the sophomore, will step in. First baseman takes the first pitch, ball low inside. 1-0.
And Keely Simonson for a name. Maybe I was wrong on
Did
that.
I write it?
Yeah, Simonson. Grady was number 24.
Oh, I read. So I got the first name right, and then I wrote the next player in line's last name, huh?
Well, either way, Keely is up to bat, and she's has a 2-0 count.
It happens when you're hurry up and writing your book before the game.
Hey, this digital age, we got everything on our phone, can betray us sometimes.
That pitch ball, runner goes
going.
short on a third. I think they got her. And they did. Pick her off at third base. Good throw down from Martin to Pass, and that ends the inning and ends the threat. 2 runs do come in to score on 2 hits. There were 2 strikeouts in the inning, 1 left on half an inning in the books. 2-0. Sheldon leads. Okoboji will be batting when we return here on Q102.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
2-0 Sheldon leading over Okoboji. Tim Peterson and Tim Soper. Michael back in the studio. Matthew running the video live stream. Sheldon did a good job in the top half of their lineup. First batter takes a walk and then basically runs the bases. They had a single and a double. End up scoring a couple 2 walks issued by Deer Cup in that first inning, but she also struck out 2. And we'll see what the Pioneers can do as they face Courtney Decker, and Shayla Boschke, the senior, will lead things off.
I want to thank the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center, as well as Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons and Bank Midwest, some of our great Okoboji Sports Club sponsors.
Shayla getting ready to step in as they throw down. Slight breeze blowing from center field to home plate. Shouldn't factor too much. Feels good.
I was going to say that the factor is it's helping us a lot because that sun was warm. Now it's kind of dipping down behind the Okoboji dugout.
We've got shade, but the field is pretty much all sun still.
If it could be like that the entire time, I'm sure the players wouldn't complain.
No, I wouldn't complain sitting here in the shade with a nice little breeze either. Boschke steps in, Decker looks in, winds from the circle and fires. Swung on a miss, 0-1.
Courtney Decker, the only pitcher so far for Sheldon this year. She does have that 3-0 record. All 21 innings going to her. Batting average against her, 173. So very tough pitcher so far for the Oribs. You can hear her grunt that one, but just outside. Allowing 13 hits, 5 runs, 7 walks, and 25 strikeouts in those 21 innings.
All infielders but the shortstop wearing those protective masks. This one fouled back and out of play.
Milford police car without needing a protective mask.
That hit a police car?
Just about.
Oh.
Is that a felony?
I don't think so. I don't know, I'm not a cop. I did see a cop hit a deer one day, though, down here. This pitch is out of the zone.
That one kind of looked like a breaking ball, but slipped out of her hand.
The cop hit the deer, and then it was on the passing lane. He pulled over onto the shoulder, and I thought, where are passing cars supposed to go now? 2-2, swung on, missed, And there's one away as Boschke goes down swinging. That'll bring up Ava Packbush, the freshman. Both teams with a freshman high in their lineup. Sheldon bats 1/3, and then here's Packbush batting in the 2 spot. Takes the first pitch ball, 1-0.
Packbush early in the year, 167 average.
Decker looks in, rocks and fires. High for a ball, 2-0. Good eye by Ava here so far. Looks down at Coach Larson at third base, gets her sign, steps back in. Choked up on the bat, maybe 2 inches. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. She was late on that one. This Decker came with the heat, 2-1.
So when Decker gets behind, she's going to rely on that fastball and just fire it in there.
Good velocity on it.
See if she does the same thing.
The 2-1. Yeah, it's a strike, 2-2. Looks like she let off a little bit on it,
A little
but still
bit,
brought
but,
it.
Yeah, I was going to say not much.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
See if she goes, I would say inside here.
Rocks and delivers, fouled back, and Tim
I flinched.
flinched. Yep.
I did.
I'm pretty sure that Matthew did too.
Well, he was looking through the lens of a camera and the fence, so.
Hope he wasn't zoomed in. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ava. Decker's pitch. This is high for a ball, 3-2. Good at bat for the youngster. Working the count. Decker looks in again and delivers. Swung on and missed. Took a little something off of that one again and got her to swing through it. And there's 2 up, 2 down thanks to the strikeout.
Abby Wassum, the junior, now up to bat. 556 on the young season.
All right-handed hitters so far, and the right fielder is ready. Here's the pitch, popped up, infield, and in foul territory. The catcher comes out, third baseman comes in, and it's dropped. Klein Hesselink had it, and then it popped right out of her glove. Emma Barwick also was there, but it would have been a more difficult angle catch for her to make. Apparently it was a pretty tough angle for Klein Hesselink as well.
It ended up kind of being away from her glove the way she came in, so I think it was the right call for the third baseman to take it, but tough break.
Couldn't hang on. The 0-1 misses high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So let's see if Wassum can do anything with this extra chance.
Gonna have to, don't you? Swung on right side, but right to the first baseman on the ground. And Simonson picks it up, steps on first, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 1 inning in the books, 2-0. Sheldon leads. We'll be back shortly here on Q102.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnolds Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers.
2-0 Okoboji trails Sheldon. Top of the second inning, Sheldon coming up to the plate and leading things off. For the Orebs is, is this Keely Simonson?
Yes, because the batter or the runner was
runner's tagged out.
Tagged out at third.
So she saw some pitches last inning. Runners caught stealing. So Simonson will have a go again. Takes the first pitch ball to 1-0. Simonson, Decker, and Struth, the scheduled batters, as that pitch is in there for a strike looking. 1-1. One ball, one strike to the number 7 hitter. She takes this one down low and pops it into left field, running over and just off her glove. Gerke can't make the catch. Fires it into second. Runner goes for 2 and is in there safe. A tough catch to make by Gerke. She was running to her left toward the gap, but it did hit leather.
E7.
First error of the game. Sophomore Courtney Decker, the pitcher, will step in with a runner on second. First pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. It's got to be nice as a coach to have a pitcher who can pitch well like Decker has this year, and just a sophomore, knowing you got her for a couple more years. That one misses, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to Decker. Sheldon looking to add to their lead here in the top of the second. Ground ball right up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Simonson rounds but does not come home. The throw does come all the way home, though, which enables Decker to scoot down to second.
Great base running by Decker.
Smart.
So I'd say single, and then you just advance on the throw.
That's why you got to hit your cutoff. I don't think the runner is going to come home, and if they would have cut that, they would have been able to prevent that runner in Decker from going to second base. Now Macy Yeager will come in to run for the pitcher. She's on second base. Macy is a freshman. Meanwhile, the batter is Reese Struth, the sophomore right fielder, and she bats from the left side. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Top 2. Pioneers down 2. Swung on, hit to the left side. Packbush can't come up with it. Hits off her glove, and both runners, or all runners, reach.
That's a tough break. I think you do have to still say error, even though Yeager kind of messed with her a little bit, almost running in front of her, but that was a pretty slow roller that still wasn't able to be gloved.
Hit leather and got away from Packbush. Runners are on the corners. Runner on first is going to go right away. No throw will be made. Struth reaches second base easily. That pitch was a ball. It's 1-0. 3-0 the score. Sheldon leading and threatening again here early in the second. One ball, no strikes to Klein Hesselink, who walked and scored in the first. That pitch misses, 2-0.
And she walked, and then every pitch advanced to base. The next batter.
That pitch high for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes, and Deerkoop in trouble of, Deerkoop's could be in trouble of walking Klein Hesselink once again.
See what McKenna does here. Slap hitter.
That one called a strike, looked low, and it's 3-1.
May have caught it really dropped. It was kind of a breaking ball, so it may have caught like the front part of the strike zone.
3 balls, 1 strike. That one misses outside. It's a walk. Second time Klein Hesselink has drawn a walk, and bases are loaded for Emma Barwick. Sometimes there's just that hitter that you just can't seem to not walk, and so far it's been Klein Hesselink walking twice. Barwick singled and scored in the first. Swings at the first pitch and lines it into left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit.
It got past the left fielder.
Gerke had trouble with it as it spun when she caught at the relay. They're going to throw it home, but it's not going to be in time. Barwick has a bases clearing double. She's now singled and doubled.
And had at least an RBI both times.
Klein Hesselink was right on the heels. of Struth, who's in front of her.
Basically say, let's go, I'm going to catch you.
6-0. Nobody out here, still at top of the second inning. And Tori Elgersma will step in, a strikeout victim. Takes the first pitch up and in, ball one.
See, it's easier to talk now that just Mouse over at the baseball field doing introductions.
Baseball taking on Sheldon as well. This pitch high for a ball, 2-0.
Barwick did stay out there to run for herself, the catcher.
The 2-0 hit to the left side. It's going to get by Pawson into the left field. Gerke's going to scoop it up and come up firing, comes all the way home with it. It is not going to be in time. Meanwhile, the runner does not stop running as the ball gets past Martin, and Elgersma ends up on third base. And
you can say a double or a triple on that.
Sheldon scores again. I'm giving her a double. Advancing on the throw there.
Back-to-back RBI doubles for Sheldon brings Lori Larson out of the dugout.
7-0 the score. We'll see if they make any changes when we return here in 30 seconds on Q102.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Coach Larson just gave a visit out there and talked with the team, but no changes were made as Sheldon leads this one 7-0 in the top of the second, and still nobody out. Runner on third. The number 5 batter in the lineup, and Peyton Lodi is the hitter. She doubled her last plate appearance, and the last 2 batters for Sheldon have also doubled. Peyton steps in. Deer Cup looks in. Fires it. Fouled back and out of play. Okoboji concession stand open, and it's one of the best, in my opinion. They're getting, I don't know if they got them yet, but they were working on getting Philly cheesesteaks this year.
Scott Nolte told me about that, and that put you pretty high on my list.
Well, yes. This pitch is low for a ball. They're also looking for volunteers to help volunteer to work concessions if you are listening and that interests you.
And I think I saw someone share something about parents. They're asking them first, and then from there, obviously, they won't say no if you wanted to run them.
That pitch misses for a ball, 2-1.
Runner Elgersma down to third.
Here's the 2-1 pitch, high, 3-1. Klein Hesselink waits on deck. Pioneers in trouble early here. Just the second inning and nobody out. The pitch smashed high and fouled on the left field line.
I think that would have been gone, though, if it were straight.
It would have been gone by about 20 feet, I think.
Oh, kind of an axe style, just chop at it.
It was a high up and in pitch. Yeah, she totally axed that one.
In baseball, you can't get away with that kind of swing necessarily hacking at it that far, but softball, for some reason, those can work.
Full count, 3-2.
Well,
this one hit high and deep to left field, but in play. Coming over from center and dropping the ball is Shayla Boschke. Popped out of her glove. Runner comes home to score, and on to second base is Lodi on the air.
3 errors this inning for Okoboji.
Well, it's looking very likely that Sheldon's going to bat around in this inning. Klein Hesselink will be the hitter. She walked back in the first inning. First pitch to her is high for a ball, 1-0. 8-0 the score. Sheldon leading. Pioneers need an out. High for a ball. Lodi on second base. It's got to go. If it goes 4 innings, it's got to be a 15-run lead, and 5 is a 10-run lead.
That's Minnesota. It's 12 runs after 3 in Iowa.
Oh, for softball?
Yeah. It's 15 in baseball, 12 in softball. I've always thought that's backwards, but
yeah. That pitch misses. It's another walk issued by Gracie.
Unless they update it, it's always been 12 runs in 3 innings for softball. I'll double check real quick. As fourth walk goes to Klein Hesslink.
I was kind of thinking because we had that baseball game that had the run rule in effect. So it makes sense that you'd say that. I just assumed it was the same as softball. Here's a first pitch strike delivered against Claire Johnson. Johnson, a strikeout victim in her first plate appearance. Then she is the 9th batter to bat here in the second inning for the Orbs. That one fouled.
Ouch.
Hit off the bat foul and then off Martin's helmet and
kind of
back to the backstop.
Knocked the shades loose a little bit there.
She's smiling though. She says, I got a helmet. It's all good.
That's what they're made for, right?
That's exactly right. 0-2 the count. Hard to believe they didn't wear masks in hockey back once upon a time as goalies. That's crazy. That pitch misses, 1-2. Old two-teeth Johnson in the nets. Not wearing a helmet. Swung on and missed, and Deer Cup's got Johnson on strikes once again. Johnson just the first out of this inning. Person who started it off is Keely Simonson stepping in, reached on an error and scored. Takes the first pitch right down Main Street, 0-1. No balls in, 1 strike to the first baseman. That pitch low and in 1 ball, 1 strike. Two runs in the first, 6 runs here in the second for Sheldon. This ball fouled back and out of play, straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yes, game ending looks like 12-run differential after 3 or 4 innings, and then 10 runs after that.
It's just 3 innings, though, huh?
Yeah.
Good to know. Good research, Tim. This one smoked to left field, right toward Gerke. She misread it, sailed over her head, hit the fence. They relay it in. They're going to send the runner. No, they stopped the runner. Now we got a hot box between third and home. Chasing her home and getting the tag on is Poss.
I also give Poss the 2-point takedown on the play.
Meanwhile, Simonson goes all the way to third.
Lodi came around to score. She was the first run to come in. It was Klein Hesslink that got tagged out at home. You said Simonson the one as at third right now?
Give Simonson a double, and then she reaches third on the throw. 9-0. Courtney Decker, the batter, singled and scored her first plate appearance earlier this inning. She pops this one on foul territory to third baseline. Poss coming over. Basket catches it. And then it pops up out of her glove. And then she recovers and hangs on. And that ends the inning finally. 11 batters bat here in the top of the second inning for Sheldon. They score 7 runs. They lead at 9-0. We head to the bottom of the second when we return here on Q102.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Hi, this is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you. Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department.
Trying to get something going here offensively. They went 3 up, 3 down, and defensively they struggled in the last inning, giving up 7 runs. It's 9-0.
Completed the math. It was 7 runs on 4 hits, 3 errors, and 1 left on.
First pitch is a strike on Amy Martin. Second pitch is the ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Amy Martin, the sophomore catcher, and it'll be Gracie Deercup and then Haley Dodge. Scheduled hitters for the Pioneers. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Justin Baus packing up the table we normally use. Like I said, we upgraded to more center cut seats as Martin strikes out. Already 3rd strikeout for Decker.
3 strikeouts out of 4 batters. And Deercup, see if she can help her own cause here. Pioneers looking for a base runner, looking for some offense here early against a good pitcher. That's a called strike, 0-1.
IGL Teleconnect, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, State Farm Insurance Agent Scott Troutman, and Northwest Bank, some of our great sponsors so far.
The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2.
I should say the sponsors we've thanked so far. There's a lot more that bring us these Okoboji athletics all year long.
Can't be thanked enough.
No.
The 0-2 is high and away. Call a ball 1-2. Pitcher versus pitcher. Deercup steps in. The 1-2. Swung and missed. 4th strikeout, 2nd of the inning for Decker.
Batter's just unable to catch up to Decker's fastball right now.
Haley Dodge, we'll see if she can change things for the Pioneers, the junior. Bats from the right side. Takes the first pitch, called strike. Coach probably said, take a look at one of those fastballs before you try to take a swing at it because they're coming in hot. Dodge did just that. Decker threw it right down the middle. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Chased it. Couldn't catch up. 0-2.
I was going to say, we chased it and was late.
As a pitcher, you see that. If you can see that, notice that she's late. I'd fire the same pitch again. Here's the 0-2. Comes off speed. Tried to trick her. Gave her a different vision of the speed. Much slower version.
And Dodge thought about it. She kind of flinched, but didn't fully go.
Here comes the 1-2. Fires it this time with a grunt and nearly takes out her teammate Poss in the on-deck circle.
Dugout having some fun with that one. They're thanking protective fencing right now.
Poss gave the thumbs up. I'm good, don't worry. Another 1-2 pitch. Hit popped up right side in play. Calling for it is the first baseman, Simonson, and she makes the catch to end the inning. 6 batters have come to the plate for the Pioneers. 6 have been sat down by Courtney Decker. 2 innings in the books, 9-0. Sheldon leading Okoboji. More high school softball coming up when we return on Q102.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
9-0 Okoboji trails Sheldon. This girls' high school softball broadcast. Sheldon coming to the plate here. It'll be 9-1-2 for their hitters, and Reese Truth will lead things off. She reached and scored in last inning. Takes the first pitch from Deer Cup, low and away, 1-0.
She was part of 7 straight batters that came around to score for Sheldon last inning.
Pioneers had a hard time getting outs. This one pop foul left side. Pass coming over on the fence. Just can't reach it to make the catch.
I think she was wondering where the fence was. You saw her kind of hesitant. There's not necessarily a warning track. It's all grass up until the fence, so I understand her hesitation a little bit there. I mean, you're a Twins fan. You probably saw Rob Refsnyder crash into the wall a couple days ago, and he's now on the concussion list because of it.
This one popped foul, third base side again.
She's got plenty of room this time.
Pass makes the catch. Just came off the dirt into the grass in that foul territory. Made the catch, one away, and the Pioneers have retired the leadoff hitter for the first time so far in this game. Unfortunately for them, it's the number 9 hitter. Now we go back to the top of the order in McKenna Klein-Hesseling.
She tries bunting and puts it right off the plate and foul. Yet to have an official at bat yet tonight.
Leading 9-0, I wonder if she's going to be up there looking more to swing and hit than she has earlier, having walked twice.
Well, she just tried to lay down a bunt there.
Shows it again here and then pulls back, runs and swings and misses. Runs the box.
Say it's that running start that you see some slap hitters try to get.
Now,
and if you're good at it, I like the strategy.
I know in slow pitch softball, if you step out of the box, you're out. She swings and misses on that one. That's a strikeout.
Strikeout number 4 for Deer Cup.
I'm wondering if softball's the same thing for running the box if you place your foot out of it.
When
I'd assume so.
I was watching how she stepped, and as that one's inside to Barwick, she didn't step out of the box. She kind of drug her front foot, but then lifted it and never placed it until after she would have made contact.
Okay. Emma Barwick, 2-0 on her.
It's a very interesting kind of timing style play that you see more and more of.
Yeah, we had an umpire in slow pitch softball that would call us out, and we thought, how did we step out? It's slow pitch softball. We're not running the box. This one hit down the third baseline. It'd be foul.
Practicing your Ishiro swings?
No, we didn't do any of that. It was just straight up, and we go, what? How did? Thought you're going to call me out in slow pitch level D softball for stepping out of the box, which I didn't even do. You can see my footprint right there.
Well, so your blinding speed?
It wasn't just me he would call out. 2-1 inside ball, 3-1.
Summers Lumber Company, the Hut Bar and Grill, MHR Insurance, and Karsten's Financial Group. Some of our great sports club sponsors this evening.
As Kurt might say, here's the pitch. High for a ball. She scores the touchdown. That's a walk to Barwick.
He also has a good golf commercial. I was trying to work that in, but you worked in a touchdown reference, so.
Runner on first, 2 outs. Throw down to first is not in time. Ball got dropped, but not a big deal. Elgersma will be the hitter. 1-0 against her. Struck out and doubled and scored. I strongly believe, even though those commercials don't make you believe it, that Kurt actually does know sports pretty well.
Last I checked, I think.
Believe it or not, I just had a Lawver touch my arm.
Oh.
Jason Lawver. This one hit to left field. Playable. Coming in is Gerke, and she makes the catch, and the Pioneers have a good inning defensively. Give up no runs, no hits, no errors. There's one left on base. 2.5 complete. 9-0. Sheldon leading. Pioneers hitting when we return.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Bobby out there listening in Pioneer Land, hoping the Pioneers can get something going here in the bottom of the third inning. 9-0, Sheldon with the lead. Tim Peterson alongside Tim Soper. Coming up to bat here will be Tara Poss, Gwen Gerke, and Emma Larson, the 7, 8, 9 batters for the Pioneers. They have yet to reach base in this game. Now, Tim, we noticed something quirky after the last time the Pioneers batted. The first baseman has made the third out both times.
Yeah, it's been strikeout, strikeout, first baseman.
Once ground out, next time a pop out to end the inning.
I don't know if there's any other way you can get to the first baseman to get them out, get you out, but.
Foul ball into the back netting. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't know if it's something you can listen for to maybe have her tip the pitches at all, but whenever it's a fastball, you can hear Decker really kind of grunt as she releases it.
I don't know that it matters as far as being able to hit it anyway.
Yeah, she just not able to catch up to it so far.
2 balls, 2 strikes as that one was fouled off. Decker rocks and delivers high for a ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to Tara Poss. Swing and a miss. Blew it past her again, and that's strikeout number 5. That'll bring up Gwen Gerke, the left fielder. Takes the first pitch, ball.
Sun dipping down now towards the baseball field and be right in the eyes of those spectators.
And not really affecting the field here at all. No shade.
Maybe if the third baseman were getting a throw from other fielders, they might.
That could factor.
That'd be about the only way I could think.
Pitch called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gerke. This one hit to the right side. Ground ball scooped up by Johnson on to Simonson. And there's 2 away. It kind of surprises you when you see a ball put into play here.
Yeah, and it broke up our little cycle we talked about.
Yeah, the first base making both fielder outs up to this point. This time, Johnson gets involved. She's still been involved in all 3 putouts.
Emma Larson now up to bat, the lefty showing bunt, and maybe that's something just to get something going offensively, see if you can just get the defense moving, and both the third and first baseman really charged in on that.
Shows it again and puts it down. It comes back foul straight back.
And catcher had that go between her legs.
She was dancing all around there. I don't know what she was trying to do.
I heard Barwick and the umpire kind of dancing around each other. And
now she lost something. Her shades? They're looking around for something. Well, apparently she doesn't need it.
Or is it
and
right
then
there?
Then they fell out right when she puts her helmet on.
Oh, I think it was like kind of a front pad of her
forehead
mask. Yeah. I would say you need that.
Yeah, you'd want that. Sunglasses you could do without.
I was going to say, I don't think she had sunglasses.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bunt again. Third baseline foul.
I think just spun foul. It's a good-looking bunt, but just kind of took off to the left once it landed.
A lot of English on it. Puts the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Decker looking for strikeout victim number 6. First time through the lineup. 9-0. Sheldon leading. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and Decker gets her. Now Decker with 2 strikeouts every inning. Stays consistent through 3. Pioneers trailing 9-0. More high school softball coming up here on Q102.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Okoboji trailing Sheldon. Sheldon coming to the plate after not scoring in an inning. They had done it in the first 2. Didn't do it in the third. Pioneers were able to shut them down. It'll be the number 4 hitter, Peyton Lodi, leading things off for Sheldon.
Tim Peterson enjoying the mid-inning tunes.
Baby Shark. Probably shouldn't have said that. Now people have it stuck in their head and may or may not be happy about it. The song grew on me. First pitch is a ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Now 2-0. I got 5 walks so far issued by Deer Cup. Hit to the left side, foul. Ground ball just past Poss, but in foul territory.
Wasn't foul by much.
Let's see, I got 4 strikeouts so far for Deer Cup. 2-1 to Lodi. High for a ball. Martin basically just stood up and caught it at her face. And the count is 3-1. That pitch low for a ball and another walk issued. Leadoff runners on here again for Sheldon in the 4th.
And that's when they get Okoboji in some trouble, when that leadoff runner gets on and they start running. Because Lodi, who's seen her want to get going on the bases. Let's see how soon she takes off.
She had doubled her previous 2 at-bats. Does not go, and a strike is called. So first pitch to Klein Hessling, who has walked twice in this game. She's walked twice, but she hasn't got further than first base yet.
I think that hit her. No?
The ball got away. Runner goes for third from second, throw on third. Not in time. So Lodi advances down to second on the pass ball, and there.
Then Lodi went to third, kind of overshot the bag, slid in, kind of fell over it, was able to get back as Pass trying to tag her, but Lodi okay and having a laugh at her little tumble there. Because there's some confusion of whether or not it hit Klein Hesselink. That one did, caught the brim of her helmet.
She gave a little yee look on her face as skimmed her helmet.
Kind of a grin and bear it type because it was a off-speed pitch, and she's like, well, I'm wearing a helmet.
So runners on first and second, or first and third, excuse me. A walk and a hit by pitch, and Claire Johnson will be the batter. She struck out twice so far. This time she's going to show bunt and foul. Bunt it down the third baseline. It'll go foul.
Pass lets it go foul. Good play.
I believe we've only had one bunt actually put into play here so far, and it went back to the Okoboji pitcher. And the runner still reached. A lot of bunt fouls.
I think that was like maybe the first inning, but I vaguely remember that.
We've had a lot of bunt fouls. This pitch, a strike taken. Runner easily advances down to second, and Klein Hesselink.
Defensive indifference.
Nobody out. 0-2 count. 2 runners on. Johnson pops this one deep to right. Running back is Wassam. She can't make the catch. It bounces off the wall. Now Boschke will pick it up and fire it back in. The runner's going to come home, and they don't see her in time. They don't even throw it home. They could have had her had they fired it right away. They got that ball in, and the ball's in the infield when Klein Hesselink decided to come home, but I don't think anybody saw her coming home, and nobody talked.
Now they looked at third, but there's no runner there because she was already halfway home. But like I said, if they would have fired right away, maybe could have got her. So 2-run double for Johnson. Simonson now up to bat.
Simonson reached on an error and doubled. Score is now 11-0. Keeley digs in. Pitch is hit to the left side. Hackbush runs over, puts the backhand on it, gets it, fires it to first, not in time, and gets away from Titterington. Runner, in the meantime, Johnson goes to third and then comes home on the throw, and it's 12-0.
Who are you giving the E to on that one?
Well,
actually, she might have beat it out anyway.
Yeah, I think she had it. We're just gonna go with the single.
Okay, infield single. Might have some.
You could sit an error on the throw, which enabled the run to score, though.
I have some runners come in now for Sheldon. As Simonson walking out.
New players checking in.
Seeing a number 3 as I'll check my roster. Courtney Engel.
Engel, a junior. So she'll be on first, running for Simonson, and Courtney Decker will be the batter. Big lead for the Orebs. Takes a first pitch called strike, 0-1. Decker is singled and flew out. So 1 for 2 with a run scored.
Okoboji Schools, United Community Bank, and Lake's New Shopper. Some of our great sports club sponsors we want to thank, as that one catches the top part of the zone, 0-2.
Looked a little high to me, but call a strike.
We'll say it sank down.
I think when it's 12-0, you can open that strike zone up a little bit more
Maybe.
than normal. This ball hit up the middle on a line. It's going to drop behind second base, and a clean base hit for Courtney Decker. Puts runners on first and second.
I was going to say that one was a strike, but it was center cut, and Decker sent it right back up the middle. Is this Yeager coming back in to run?
I'm guessing it's going to be. So Decker gets a hit, and then
Yeager
comes
again.
To the bench. So Yeager will be on first, and Engel on second. Struth will be the batter. 0 for 2, but scored a run after reaching due to an error. fouls this one off. 0-1. Now, Sheldon coming in at 3-0. We knew they were a good team, and they've really put it to the Pioneers thus far. That pitch misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonna look at Okoboji's schedule for this week. I'll highlight that after this.
Line drive up the middle, another base hit. They're gonna hold the runners.
Yep, just go station to station right now for Sheldon.
I like when teams get big leads and do that. Good sportsmanship being shown by the Orbs.
Looking at Sheldon's schedule this week, they lost to Alta Aurelia yesterday. They have Westline coming up tomorrow, so maybe that would explain not pitching Emma Larson, wanting to rest her arm for a day.
Klein Hesselink, the leadoff, top of the lineup, tries to bunt one and goes foul. What did they have? Did you say they lost yesterday?
Lost to Alta Aurelia.
Okoboji?
Yeah.
You said Sheldon. You confused me.
Bad.
Okay.
They're playing Sheldon today. Lost to Alta Aurelia yesterday, and West Lyon tomorrow.
Bunt right back to the pitcher. She comes home with it and gets the out. Good play by Deer Cup, coming home with that.
So fielder's choice is how Klein Hesselink reaches. Engel, the runner, forced out at home. Everyone else advances a base.
Base is still loaded, 1 away. Emma Barwick will be the batter. Single, double walk to this one. She pops it up to center field. Boschke comes in and makes the catch. Runners stay. Short center field. Boschke came in and made the grab.
And really no intention of tagging up, like you said. I like the sportsmanship showed by Sheldon right now. They're not looking to run up score. Obviously, if it's a gapper, they're going to run where they can.
Two down. Elgersma the batter. First pitch is a ball. Elgersma struck out, doubled and scored and popped out. One 1-0. The ninth batter to hit here in the 4th inning for Sheldon. There's a ball, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. High, 3-0. And Gracie in possible danger, walking in a run.
I mentioned this is Deer Cup's first pitching appearance of the season. Hopefully she's able to kind of forget this one. Probably one of those you just kind of learn from, but don't stay memorized on too long.
Elgersma taking the whole way, called strike 3 and 1. I don't think she's pitched all that bad. She's been around the zone. She's got some strikeouts, had a few walks, and then had some errors behind her. So that helps make it look like it's worse than what she's done. And the score, too. There's a swing and a miss. Elgersma tried to put out a middle school window with that swing, but missed the ball.
That'll be the challenge. Who can hit the middle school first?
I was up here the other day, and it was really windy, and I thought, boy, I know I could. I mean, wind aided, of course. Here's a chopper to short. Packbush knocks it down, can't handle it. Runners all advance. Came in, got it on a funny hop, and hit off her feet and rolled forward, and she couldn't pick it up in time to make a play. All the runners advance, and it's 13-0.
So another error on the Okoboji defense.
If she makes a clean play there, the Pioneers get out of that this inning. Just couldn't do it. And we got another change here. What's going on, Tim? Do you see anything?
I will take an ear cup off and see what
officials coming out to talk to each other.
Oh, are we going to wonder about runner from second to third interfering?
Okay, they talk about it. Pioneers were wondering that. They say no.
That's about the only thing I can think of over there.
I think you're right. So the field umpire says no, it was fine.
Because I mean, when you're running and you're fielding, both have the right to that area.
driven left field deep high. Gerke looks up, and it is a grand salami.
Wow.
Holy smokes, this game just got out of hand as Sheldon goes yard here in the fourth. A big shot. 17-0.
Oh.
Peyton Lodi unloaded. Grand slam, Peyton Lodi. Ugh. Gerke knew it was gone. All she did was turn around and look up. She was already playing pretty deep.
Gerke basically went back, found the fence to at least give it a try, but.
Malaya Klein-Hesselink will bat now. She has walked twice and was hit by a pitch and scored a run. She's the one who got hit, just ticked the brim of her helmet. Takes a pitch here, it's called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got off on a batter, so.
1-1 with 2 outs. Base is clear. Deer Cup's pitched the whole entire time here. A lot of yells of support after that grand slam given up to her.
Yeah, it was a very deflating hit there.
There's a strike called, 2-2.
And if you can come back and strike out this batter in the inning, that's a pretty big little victory you can look for there.
Make you feel a little bit better. She rocks the 2-2. Pulled foul and out of play on the third baseline. I think Klein-Hesselink thought maybe a fastball was coming, and she came a little off speed with it, and she jumped on it.
It's a little ahead of it.
Early, she was early on it. Another 2-2. Off speed again, hit to the third base side. Packbush backhands it as she dives for it. Gets up and no play is to be made. Infield single for Klein-Hesselink. But a good stop by Packbush.
Those are always a little tough to watch because the way she dove for it, her wrist kind of rolled in under her. It looks like she's going to be okay, though, with her glove.
That'll bring up Claire Johnson. She takes a first pitch called strike.
2-run double earlier in the inning.
She ended up scoring herself. This ball driven deep to right center field. Blossom off the fence, can't get to it. And Boschke comes over. She'll scoop it up and fire it back in. And another double for Johnson. Klein-Hesselink stops at third.
Klein-Hesselink about stopped at second, but saw Johnson coming in hot behind her.
Simonson to be the hitter. Pioneers now just trying to get out of this inning. Simonson takes the ball, 1-0.
It's a bold park position for that bus there.
You know, it protects my car where he's at, I think.
He could get hit by a baseball or a softball.
Me or him, or both.
I didn't see where you parked.
I'm just on the other side of the bus, a few cars in, so I'm a risk taker. This one driven to left field. It's going to drop down. Gerke cuts it off nicely, and she'll pick it up, fire it in. Meanwhile, 2 runs come in to score, Klein-Hesselink and Johnson. And it's 19-0. You know, Gerke did play that one really well, running over and just cutting it off quickly.
Yeah, she got a glove on it, kind of a running stop.
This one grounded right
nice
back.
Glove.
Deer Cup scoops it, fires it onto 1, and the Pioneers finally get out of this heck of an inning for Sheldon. 1-3 the put out. Okoboji gives up 10 runs in the inning, and it's 19-0 heading to the bottom of the fourth. Pioneers have their top of the lineup coming to the plate when we return here on Q102.
Lakes News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906. Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires. Cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Huge inning for Sheldon as they open up a 19-0 lead here, bottom of the fourth inning. Pioneers try to get something going here in the bottom of the fourth. They need some runs, and Boschke will lead things off. Takes the first pitch, called strike. They need to score and get quite a few just to be in this game, to keep it going at all. 0-1. Decker fires this one, kind of plopped to the right side. It's going to be not caught by Simonson, and then Johnson tried to pick it up, make the tag, and the ball popped out of her glove, and believe it or not, the Pioneers have their first base runner here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
I was doing some math, so how are you going to score that one?
I'm saying no, breaking up the no-hitter. I'm giving her a single.
Oh, no.
Well, Simonson, here's a bunt right back to the pitcher. It's going to be scooped up and thrown to first for the out. Boschke, meanwhile, advances down to second. So sacrifice by Packbush enables Boschke to get to second base. I scored it that way because Simonson dove for it and couldn't get it. That's not an error. She didn't make contact with it. It was a tough play. And then I don't know that Johnson would have made the out if she had fielded it cleanly. Here's a swing and a miss to Wassum. 0-1. Or, well, they put a ball up on the board. I'm pretty sure she swung there,
yeah,
right?
I think she swung.
So 0-1. This one hit to the right side, and it's going to bounce off the glove of Johnson and go into center field. Boschke coming in to score. Yes! Throw down to second. We'll get Wassum tagged out, going for 2. Pioneers break the shutout.
How about the fight from Okoboji getting a run?
Unfortunately, I got to go E4 on that.
Yeah, that was an error. And then tagged out at second on the play.
19-1, and I don't understand why Barwick has to go talk to Decker right now. They have a huge lead.
Calm her down. I don't know.
That's one of the best hit balls we've seen here against Decker. It was just a ground ball. Here's Amy Martin. She'll flare one off foul.
There's
and
the
gets
bus.
Thanks for parking there, bus. Protected my car.
If he would have had that window open, he might have caught it.
0-1. 2 down. Amy Martin, the batter. Comes off speed, and it just bounced behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Officially, I had Sheldon with 14 hits on the game.
Fastball, foul off
Heads up,
right
baseball
side out of play.
fans.
1-2. I think that almost hit the former coach, Danny Boschke. I think that's him leaning there, isn't it?
Hey, he's protecting the programs, looks like.
Here's the 1-2. Pioneers down to their last strike. Popped right side.
That's going to get out.
It is close. Simonson reaches over the fence and makes the catch.
I was kidding about it being out.
Wow. Well, you thought it was out of play, but you actually called it right. It is an out, but we couldn't see it, but we knew she was over there, and she stretched, and then the team cheered, and the ump set out, and that ends the game. What a way to win the game on a...
Hey, the inning ends on a play by the first baseman.
Once again, another play by the first baseman in foul territory. Well, the Pioneers, just the 1 run, and Final score 19-1. And I'll put us into our post-game show. And the post-game is brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, courtesy of Dr. Norland and Dr. Cornwall.
More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Patient focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Tough game for Okoboji softball here at home against Sheldon as they fall 19-1, and we're in our post-game show. Some final stats and numbers. Sheldon, well, they got on it right away. They got a couple runs right in that first inning, and then the second inning they added 7 more, and then in the fourth and final inning they get 10. Pioneers do get on the board there in the bottom of the fourth inning, getting 1 up, but still all Sheldon here tonight, Tim. And I thought the big thing was Courtney Decker, the pitcher for Sheldon, who struck out 6 batters.
Yeah, it was tough for Okoboji to really get any momentum offensively. One, when you were spending a lot of time on defense, and it was a mixture. Sheldon hit the ball very well. They did rack up 14 hits in this game, so it wasn't all on Okoboji. Only 4 errors, which in 4 innings is a lot, but still, Sheldon, they came here to play. They came here to hit, and they were hitting it hard, hitting it to the fence quite a bit, and they had one go across the fence for a grand slam. That adds up to the run total quite a bit right away. So Sheldon, there was a good offensive team. They're 4-0 on the year, and I'll be interested to see how they do going forward, because this team looks like they could be pretty good this year. With that great pitching by Decker, who's won every game so far this year for Sheldon, they definitely could go a long ways. That's for certain. Grace Deercup gets the loss in this one tonight. She had some tough plays behind her. There were some errors made, but Sheldon did show up to play, and boy, the doubles and then that home run was just
the final blow. They really didn't need that grand slam, but
no,
just put things.
That was
kind of it all away.
That was the deflating one where you were like, okay, Sheldon's playing really well right now. Okoboji just kind of having some tough luck right now, but then that grand slam, you're like, ugh. Well, hopefully Okoboji's able to get out of this inning, and then they still gave up a couple runs even after that. Cause
it's like driving a vehicle with 3 pop tires, and then there goes the 4th one.
Yeah. I'd say if you're Okoboji in that huddle right now, just you're talking to him, you're pep talking him a little bit, but if you can, this might be one you just kind of forget about and move on to tomorrow because they got a pretty big game against West Lyon. West Lyon, a ranked team early on this season, as they're going to be at West Lyon, so a long road trip to Larchwood. So forget about this one as quick as you can. Get on the bus for tomorrow and compete against West Lyon, like I said, a ranked team. As for Sheldon, looking at their schedule for the rest of the week, they are going to be taking on South O'Brien. That one is a home matchup for Sheldon. That'll be 7 o'clock tomorrow. Then it looks like they are going to be hosting a tournament on Saturday with scheduled games against Ridgeview and West Sioux. So a couple out-of-conference chances for Sheldon to improve on their record.
2-3, the Pioneers drop to. And Sheldon improves to 4-0.
Of course, we want to thank some of our great Okoboji Sports Club sponsors, Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, and Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, and of course the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake for bringing us our post-game show this evening.
Tim, nice working with you. Great job on the camera by Matthew and Michael back in the studio.
Yeah, and we'll also highlight, because we got a lot of stuff coming up tomorrow on our family of stations. Looks like we have...
I'm right back to work tomorrow. You too?
Yeah. Are you going to be down at Emmetsburg for baseball?
I am. I got Okoboji at Emmetsburg baseball tomorrow. That's on Y100. And we also have West Sioux at Spirit Lake on KUOO.
That's me and Clyde tomorrow there. And then up in Minnesota, we got some postseason baseball, Martin County West. That's an elimination game against Sleepy Eyes St. Mary's, Extreme Country 105.7 starting at 7 o'clock. Full sports schedule can be found at exploreokoboji.com.
I'm guessing that'll be Mitch on that game?
Mitch and Carrie will be up there. Matthew, actually, I think, going to be covering some news up there. I was going to say he's probably board hopping it, but no, he's going to be wearing a news hat tomorrow. So
I like it. I like his Twins hat right now.
Yeah, I don't like the Twins score right now.
Oh, so. No? Okay, I won't even look then. I was just going to look when you said that. But.
I'll just say Baltimore's winning. That's about all you need to know.
Well, the Twins had beat them 16 straight games dating back to like 2017.
It was something like that. Guess you got to give them a couple, but Baltimore still. If you're Twins, I'm not giving up on the season yet, but it might be time.
Well, Sheldon gets the victory here once again by a final score 19-1 over Okoboji in softball. Thanks, Mom, for listening. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Michael, and thanks, Matthew. That'll do it for our broadcast of high school sports here on Q102 for the evening. Have a wonderful night.